Hello and welcome back, ladies and gents. It is Tamikia TTC, and I am 36 weeks and 2 days today. I am exactly 2 weeks away from my scheduled C-section, and I'm 2 weeks and about a half hour, 40 minutes away from my scheduled C-section. So, this is going to be a 35 and 36 week bump date because I didn't do a 35 week bump date. It's been extremely busy. At 35 weeks, I did my, you saw the, 34 weeks. I was 34 weeks with my Orlando shower. I mentioned that in my 34 week bump date that in my 35th week I did my maternity shoot. Photos are back, so I will insert some of my favorite shots now. Okay, so that was the most exciting thing about my 35-week bump date. That was pretty much all that went on. I didn't have any, other than my non-stress tests or NSTs. I didn't have any other appointments, no midwife, no MFM. So I am leaving the MFM now. I had not been mentioning, so what's been going on, you'll see my Wonder Woman cuffs. Swelling has kicked in about 3 weeks ago. With that swelling came carpal tunnel. So the carpal tunnel is excruciatingly painful. These help. They don't make the pain go 100% away, but it becomes bearable. Late nights, early mornings are the worst. I feel for anyone who suffers from carpal tunnel on an everyday basis and not being pregnant. This is tough. I type every day. It makes it very difficult. My hands are in a constant state of numbness all the time. And it's crazy. Like right now, my thumb is numb and this finger here is numb. Right now, moving my thumbs back like this is questionable. If I move it back too far, the joint actually gets a little stuck. And that hurts. That hurts a lot. But generally, I can get through the day for the most part. It's just at rest, they tend to hurt a little bit more. Again, like I said, it's mostly these fingers that I have up here. Occasionally it'll expand to the whole hands, but I have hand swelling, feet swelling, ankle swelling. My blood pressure has begun to creep in these past few weeks as well. However, because I have a history of hypertension and because I am medicated, they are not concerned. I do have some guidelines, so if my blood pressure at home ever gets, if the upper number ever gets to 160 or above, or if the lower number ever gets to 105 or above, I am to go straight to the hospital. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Straight to the hospital with me I go. So far, I've been under those parameters. So I've not needed to exercise that. I had a little bit of scare last week with my blood pressure elevating to it being like 140 over 84 was much elevated than it's been, and I wasn't sure if the midwife was going to send me to the hospital or not, but she said it was fine. The numbers are actually not that bad considering that I have a history of hypertension. This is just typical third trimester blood pressure creep. The MFM has said the same thing, that these numbers are not bad. I have an occasional 140, but basically I'm like 135 over like 84. So he said this is pretty typical for third trimester. They do test my urine every time I go in for the midwife, so there was no proteins in my urine last week. So it is what it is. It's just the swelling is a little scary because with the history of hypertension, you just don't know, is it pregnancy or is it preeclampsia? You don't know. So it makes it a little scary. With that in mind, the hospital bag is packed. Although with some new information that I got today, apparently it's not completely packed. So the doula had asked me to ask what's going to happen with my insulin pump when I give birth, particularly with the C-section, not being able to eat. What's going to happen. So basically he said I would wear my pump. They would IV me for my basal rate. I just wouldn't bolus because I'm not eating. Also, I have to take some pump supplies with me. I had not packed any pump supplies because I didn't know I needed any. So I will be on my pump in the hospital as well. So I have to make sure I bring my supplies for that. So I have to make sure that I pack those. So That's what I'm missing. I will still do a video what's in my hospital bag video. Because of that scare, I did manage to get my bag. So I have 3 bags. I'll get into that in that video. But basically three bags, 2 that stay in the car, and 1 that kind of comes in and out the house with me to appointments in case I don't get to come back home. So far, so good. The midwife has agreed to sweep my membranes next week when I see her, because I'm now seeing the midwife every week. I won't see her this week because I saw the MFM this week, but I will see her next week. So today was my last appointment with the MFM. I won't need to see him anymore. Next week will be my last appointment with the midwife. I won't need to see her anymore because the week after that is scheduled C-section. So what she did say is if I was dilated 2 centimeters, she would agree to sweep my membranes at my next appointment next week. So at my midwife appointment last week, I was swabbed for the strep B. I was informed today that came back negative, so they don't have to give me any antibiotics for that. I'm trying to think what else. While she was down there, she did check my cervix. That was painful, but she said it was very closed and very thick. So I probably had maybe 2 Braxton Hicks contractions last week. My uterus is not really doing anything. It doesn't contract during my NSTs. I'm not showing any signs of contractions or anything right now. So this is increasing the probability of me having a C-section because my uterus is just not moving. As far as baby Jaden goes, he is measuring big again. This time he is over the 90th percentile. He's like in like the 94 percentile with his weight. So right now they measured him to weigh 7 pounds and 11 ounces. Could be an over exaggeration, who knows, but his belly is larger, which they say that is common in diabetic moms, that his belly is larger. My A1C, my last A1C was 5.9, so I'm still under 6. MFM was happy about that. And I'm kind of like mixing these 2 weeks up, but it is what it is, y'all. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on my to-do list. I have not got it all done. I still have a few items. I think I have a few items I need to add to the list. I still don't have the baby book. I need to add that to the list. I need to at least order a baby book. At this rate, I'll be working on it in the hospital, right? So we'll have the baby book. I did get the bassinet built and set up, so that is already set up in the bedroom. I'm still doing some straightening up. I cleared the area where the bassinet will go. I just need to finish cleaning the rest of the bedroom. The nursery is coming along. I'm pretty much done with the nursery, so I don't think there's anything. I just have a few things to put away because you know, the gifts and everything are still coming. I think I want to wash one more load of baby clothes, some things that have come in. Part me since I wash the baby's clothes and then put that away, and then I'll pretty much be done with the nursery. I think the only thing I don't have is bedding, and in all actuality, I don't really need any bedding because the baby's not going to be sleeping up there. So I'm going to see how it goes up until next weekend, and if it's not done, then if I don't have any bedding by then that's fine. I will I'll just do the nursery tour and that'll be done. That'll be done. But the nursery's pretty much done. I'm just missing the bedding, which the mattress that I purchased doesn't even require a fitted sheet. So it's an almost 100% breathable mattress. So it's intended for the baby to sleep on it without a sheet. So Um, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I pretty much have everything else. I do have one more thing to put together, and that is the soother. I need to clear my living room and dining area to do that, but that means I have to put up some of this other stuff that I've just received in order to do that. And then that's pretty much it. The baby book, which I have to add to my to-do list, and then I was going to straighten up the bathroom on the second floor. And that's pretty much it. That's it. That's all that's left on the to-do list. As you can see with the maternity shoot photos, the belly is out. It is large and in charge. So here I got 2 cute scan photos. Here is little baby Jaden sucking on his thumb. And we've got more hair. More hair. All these little things here. That's all hair floating off his head there. So, and he is head down. So, for now, hopefully he doesn't move. But he is definitely head down. So, that's good. That puts him in good position there. And so, the doula said I can start taking evening primrose oil. Although the midwife said they don't recommend it when you've had uterine surgery. So I'm debating whether I want to take the evening primrose oil or not. That is supposed to help my cervix soften and potentially dilate. I only have exactly 1 week to dilate to about 2 centimeters. I need to be at least 2 centimeters dilated in order for her to sweep my membranes. Now, sweeping the membranes is something that can bring on labor, but it's not very good at doing it, right? Bottom line here is we're early with this baby anyway, and it sounds like my body is just not ready to labor at all, although this kid is moving around like he's plotting his escape, so he might be ready, but my body is saying, no, we're just gonna hang on to him for a while. That may change. A lot can happen in a week, but as of right now, my uterus is doing absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. So that is how that's going. Since I'm in the car and not home, I'm not going to get up to show you a bump date. So I am just going to put a little photo up here of my 36-week bump. Yes, large and in charge still. Large and in charge. And that's where we are. That is where we are. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So I owe you guys a couple of videos. So that's the nursery tour, the what's in my hospital bag, and I think that's it. That is it. What's coming up this week is more non-stress tests. I have another one on Thursday. The doula wants to sit down and have another chit chat at home next week, early next week. I don't know how I'm going to manage to fit that in with the appointments and stuff, so I'm going to have to see. I think she said between Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't know. I am still working, so the MFM was just like, you stopped working, right? And I'm like, no, I'm still working. He was like, oh, you're killing me. I'm like, I know, I'm gonna go until the very end. And he's just like, they do know you're about to have a baby though, right? They do know and you're going to be going for a while. And I said, yeah, they do. They know. Which is why they're taking advantage of this time now. So it is what it is. But yeah, so there's that. I do have a few more gifts. I think when I get home, I will video those gifts. Because I got one from my niece. Well, I got some gifts from my niece that lives here, from my niece that lives in New Jersey, and my manager also sent me a gift as well. And I think I got at least one more coworker who recently asked me for my address, so that's probably a gift that's coming. So I will record what I have thus far when I get home, and then we will end the video with that. Okay. And then since I've already shown you the bump date, you don't need to see this bump. Right? Alright, so it is starting to rain, and my cradle still doesn't work, but I was able to like set it up. I know this video is like a little lopsided. I don't know, I'm trying here, but I don't know, you can't really see, but I do have the car seat in the car. Sorry, but that's the car seat here. It's got a little sun heat visor thing on it. Oh well, I'm just gonna hold this now because I done messed this up. But yeah, it's got a little sun thing on it to keep the seat cool. So that's here and in the car, and like I said, my 2 bags will stay in the trunk, and then the 3rd bag I bring in and out the house with me. So I just need to make sure that I put pump supplies in that 3rd bag, and remember to grab insulin before I leave the house, which is gonna be a little difficult, to say the least. But yeah, so that's that. Yep, so I will see you ladies in a second when I get home, and we'll go over those gifts that I have. All right, see you in a bit. Hey ladies, I'm back. All right, I gotta make this quick because I got food and I gotta eat. So I'll start with my niece Ashley, who you've seen on the video with the gifts she got. So we got this cute little shirt. This is 6 months. And then these little pants with suspenders. These pants are 3 months. And this cute little onesie. This is 3 months. And then it's another 3-month onesie. And a 3-month shirt to go with the pants. Then, oh, goodness. These would have been my shower gifts from her, but she didn't make the shower, so. Anyway, and I asked her, anyway, this is 24 months. Another onesie. 6-month pants, little sweatpants. This is 24 months. Onesie. And this is 24 months. It's got little buttons on the back. And some sweatpants. Also 24 months. So, oh, one more. This looks like 24 months as well. Yes, it is. 24-month onesie. Alright. So that's Ashley. I got some gifts from Bria. That's my sister Gwen's daughter. She is in New Jersey. So I got Blooming Bath. Ooh. Wash the baby. And she got me a tummy time mat. And it's still wrapped up, but it's got a little elephant head and it's circular. So this is a tummy time mat. Little elephant. So that came off the registry. I did get another gift from my manager, and he got baby Jaden this book. Please, baby, please. Yeah. So, I think that's it for gifts for now. I can't remember if I put this in the video or not. If I did, I'll edit it out. But one of my friends who came to the Orlando shower got me some gifts. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. She had got me some gifts. And I just wanted to show this. The Big Book of Organic Baby Food. And it's, you see these colors? These are stages. So all the way from purees to solid foods like cheeseburgers is in this book. So this is going to be great. Especially with the baby bullet another friend has given me. She sent me this book along with a stroller organizer, which is now currently on the stroller, which has been assembled, and is all the way over there. So there's that. I just want to make sure I got that gift in there because I don't think I have that on video anywhere. All right. So I'm gonna let you all go. Sticky baby dust, all those TTC. Bye.